Good morning, students. Welcome all of you once again to today's class. Today we'll continue the portions of the chapter Organizing. The topic for today's discussion is informal organization. So yesterday we discussed the formal organization, the features, advantages and disadvantages. So formal organization we discussed, it is deliberately designed by the top management. It is purposefully created. There we can see the authority responsibility relationship. So everybody is very much clear about their role. Superior subordinate relationship, coordination of departments. So everything we can see there, and organization is organizational interest is more important than personal interest. So many things we discussed in that topic. Okay, so now today we'll discuss another type of organization, that is informal organization. So formal, informal. So informal is, from the word itself we can understand that it is an opposite meaning of formal organization. Okay, so what is the meaning of informal organization? We'll discuss. So informal organization is not formed by the management, or it is not formed by anyone. Then who is forming it? So interaction among people at work gives rise to a network of social relationships among employees called the informal organization. So you take any organization, human beings are working there. So interaction among people at workplace, there we can see a network of social relationship. Some people may be close friends, they discuss their personal things also. Some people may be not that much close like other people. So we can see this type of relationship also. For example, in your classroom, if you take, when teacher comes and teach you, it's a formal. But when teacher is not there, how you talk each other, that is informal. When principal call a meeting and address the teachers or the students, that is formal meeting. But when a teacher meet a student outside the school, or just a games period, they are talking something and smiling, laughing at jokes and all, that is what informal. Understood? So if you are if a superior subordinate is there, so the superior is going out to a ice cream parlor and sitting there and eating ice cream. That time an employee also coming there, so they are giving shake hand or talking some informally. So these things and all called what? Informal organization. So any organization you take, within any formal organization you can see a informal organization. So this is created spontaneously, means that is not created by anyone, not created by any management or any people in the organization. That is automatically derived within the formal organization. So informal organization emerges from within the formal organization. See here. So within the formal organization, you can see what? Informal organization. When people interact beyond their officially defined roles. Yes, of course, in the organization we act like whatever post assigned to us, that way only we behave. That is why teachers also know very strict in the school when they come to your class, and that is their role assigned. But at the same time, they are human beings. When they say when they talk to you other times, they will be very close to you. So like that only. So when people have frequent contacts, they cannot be forced into a rigid formal structure. So when people have frequent contacts, they cannot be forced into a rigid formal structure. Rather, based on their interaction and friendship, they tend to form groups which show conformity in the terms of interest. Okay. Examples of such groups formed with common interest may be those who take part in cricket matches on Sundays. So some people are coming and they are playing cricket match in all Sundays. Meet in the cafeteria for coffee. Are interested in dramatics, etc. Some people they are officials in the school or in the organization, but they are interested to act in the cafeteria or in the any role play or any drama of their association, residential associations and all. Actually, this type of organization we form according to interest, means same interest type of people. See here, interest in terms of interest, that means that no, when same interest, same likes, dislike and all there, so that type of people will be very close, fastly than with the others. So same characteristics, same manners, so those people only will be fast friends. Okay. So informal organization has no written rules, is fluid in form and scope, and does not have any fixed lines of communication. So he see here, no written rules. You cannot see any rules there. But in formal organization, rules and regulations, policies, everything we discussed. Then is fluid in form and scope, and does not have fixed lines of communication. So who has to communicate to whom? So there is no barriers and all. So anyone can communicate anyone at any time, so no problem in that. Okay. So this is the meaning of formal organization. Now features we'll see. So in this discussion, so we can understand some of the features. So an informal organization originates from within the formal organization as well as a result of personal interaction among employees. So how it is formed? Informal organization is originates from within the formal organization. So it is originates from within the formal organization. So it is how it is originate, it is because of the personal interaction among employees. Okay. Then second feature, the standard of behavior evolved from group norms rather than officially laid down rules and regulations. So the type of people, those who become groups or they are in one group, the norms and all how they behave, everything depends on the group behavior only. So there is no prescribed written rules and all. Then independent channels of communication without specified direction. So here channel of communication is very much independent, anybody can talk to anyone. But in formal organization there is a prescribed line of command, chain of command. Through that chain only we can communicate. All are not allowed to communicate to each other, are developed by the group members. So specified without specified direction of flow of information are developed by group members. Understood? No? So informal organization is originated within the formal organization, and the standard behavior is determined according to the group norms. Independent channel of communication that we can see here. And next features, it emerges spontaneously and is not deliberately created by the management. Yes, this automatically it is created automatically. So nobody is telling someone you make friends with that person only like that and all. That is automatically created. Okay. So when you come and join in a new school, you know how you make friends and all. So like-minded people always attracted, and they will create a group, and their group behavior will be according to the group behavior or group norms, and is not deliberately created by the management. It is not purposefully created by the management, but formal organization is opposite to this. that is created by management. It has no definite structure or form because it is a complex network of social relationship among members. So here we cannot see any structure, so like a top level who is there, middle level, lower level, like that. No structure is there. So here it is very complex. If any rumor anything is there also, it is very difficult to find out who told to whom. The origin or from the source you cannot find easily. So that type of problem is there in informal communication. Okay, now advantages we'll discuss. Now, one advantage is prescribed lines of communication are not allowed. Thus, the informal organization leads to faster spread of information as well as quick feedback. So here in the formal organization, yesterday one disadvantages we told delay in decision making. But in formal or informal organization, here decision making or communication speed is very fast. And so any information if you want to spread, you can pass it through informally. So sometimes in organization also, the superiors keep spy and all among the groups, for what, to get information among the employees. Okay, so if formally you call a meeting and ask any opinion, nobody will tell anything, no one will reply. But informally if you ask, or if you use any person to get the information, correct information, it is very fast and quickly it is possible also. Understood? So that is what one advantage. It is very fast spreading of information and quick feedback will get. Now next advantage, it is helpful to fulfill the social needs of the members and allows them to find like-minded people. Yes, so here always in organization also we need some people for as our friends. So usually like-minded people we can make us our friend, and that also will encourage us to go to school or go to the organization and work next day. So this enhances their job satisfaction. Of course, if you have a good relationship with the people, if you have a not a formal relationship, if you have a informal good relation with the people in the organization, then always you will be encouraged or enhanced with the job satisfaction, and it will give you a sense of belongingness towards the organization. Suppose the superior is showing extra care and or taking care of your things and all, and appreciating you and all, so of course you will feel like going to the organization and working there. So that way the superior is successful because he is using the informal relationship or informal communication channel. Okay, now it contributes towards fulfillment of organization objectives by compensating for inadequacies in the formal organization. Yes, so any problems we are facing in the formal organization, actually we can solve through informal organization. Sometimes the superiors, because of the position they hold, they may not talk to the subordinates properly, or they may not keep a good relationship in the organization. But if informal organization is strong in an organization, then this problem we can solve, and there we can see a good communication between the people, and the problems or the inadequacies in the formal organization can be solved through informal organization. So for example, employees reaction towards plans and policies can be tested through informal network. So before implementing a new thing in the organization, what we can do, suppose what fixing of CCTV camera in the organization, or suppose in school we are saying inside the classroom also, the management or the KVS is going to fix cameras, then what will be the opinion of the teachers and the students? So if you call meeting and ask them, no one will answer, everyone will be very silent. Okay, but informally if you ask, or just chatting, like you sit with the students and ask them or the teachers, then they will give you the correct reply. Understood? So that is the another advantage of informal organization. Understood? Okay, Now, um, disadvantages. So, disadvantages: informal organization may become disruptive force when it spreads rumors. This may work against the interest of the formal organization. Yes, if the informal organization group is very strong, you may notice somewhere, you can see that also. Then what will happen? Then spreading of rumors will be very much, and this may stand against the interest of the formal organization. Okay, then the management may not be successful in implementing changes if the informal organization opposes them. Such resistance to change may delay or restrict the growth. So informal organization is good, but if you give more power to informal organization or the groups in the organization, or people those who are making groups in the organization, then no, what will happen there? They will always stand against the interest of the organization, and they will be always showing a resistance towards the management for any change. The next is, it pressurizes members to conform to group expectations. This can be harmful to the organization if the norms set by the group are against organizational interest. So here, group behavior is there. Informal organization, informal group is there. So these group members behave according to the needs of that groups, but that behavior sometimes may be harmful to the organizational interest. Okay, so for example, now principal called a meeting and told the teachers to inform students something related to exam or anything. So teacher is coming and informing the students like that. Then in front of the teacher, the students will not say anything, but among the students, when teacher goes, teacher says, okay, you send your opinion or your suggestion afterwards. So among the groups of the students, they may discuss, and they will act according to their group members norms only, so they will not sometimes think about the organizational norms, rules and all. Okay, so that may be a problem in informal organization. So, okay, so these are the things, and one more thing is there in your textbook, a comparative table. Actually I forgot to put it here, sorry for that. So you write down that also, comparison or comparative difference between formal organization and informal organization. Okay, so whatever we discussed, that only. So any doubt, you can contact and message me. Okay, so today this much only. Formal organization, informal organization, this is over. Okay, thank you so much, take care, bye.